Some of these men could buy an entire car company and still have billions left over for lunch. We're talking about garages worth more money than some countries' GDP. Cars so rare that only a handful exist on the planet, and one collection so massive it needs its own palace wing just to hold it all. Ever wondered what happens when unlimited money meets an obsession with horsepower? By the end of this video, you're going to want to check your bank balance and then immediately close the app. Stick around, because the final entry on this list isn't just a car collection, it's basically a small country's worth of vehicles hiding behind palace walls. Let's count down the richest car collections on Earth. Starting at number 10. Number 10. Bill Gates. Bill Gates could own literally any car on the planet, and he picked a Ford Focus. Yes, seriously. But don't let that fool you, because tucked away in his real garage is a Porsche 959, one of the most advanced supercars ever built. He literally had to lobby the government to get his own car back. The 959 hit almost 200 miles per hour using tech decades ahead of its rivals. Who gets a supercar seized by the government and just waits it out? Bill Gates, apparently. Number 9. Mark Zuckerberg. Ever wondered what the man behind a $1 trillion company drives to work? A Honda Fit. Zuckerberg is famous for keeping it low-key with everyday rides, like an Acura TSX and a Volkswagen Golf GTI. But scratch beneath the surface, and there is a Pagani Huayra hiding in there too. A hand-built Italian hypercar with a twin-turbo VCR that costs more than most houses. Number 8. Mukesh Ambani. India's richest man doesn't do things small. Ambani's fleet includes a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Bentley Flying Spur, and a Mercedes Maybach 62. Cars built for people who never want to feel a bump in the road again. Add in a BMW 7 Series and a Porsche Cayenne, and you've got a garage that basically covers every flavor of luxury on the market. This might just be a coincidence, but every car in this lineup shares one thing in common. They're all designed so the owner never has to drive. Number 7. Larry Ellison, the Oracle billionaire, briefly became the richest man on the planet, and his garage backs it up. Ellison once owned a McLaren F1, a car so special that decades later, it's expected to sell for over $23 million at auction. He drove it just over 2,000 miles in more than a decade of ownership. He also owns a Ferrari Enzo, once driven by F1 legends, and reportedly bought several Acura NSXs just to hand out to friends and employees, who buy sports cars as party favors. Larry Ellison does. Number 6. Ralph Lauren. The fashion mogul's car collection might be worth more than some of his clothing empire. Front and center is a 1938 Bugatti Type 57 SE Atlantic, one of only 3 ever made, and often called the most beautiful car in the world. It's valued at over $40 million. Add a Ferrari 250 GTO and a McLaren F1 to the mix, and Lauren's private garage in Bedford, New York starts to look more like a museum than a parking lot. Number 5. Friedhelm Loh. This German billionaire owns a collection so massive it lives inside its own museum. We're talking about a car from 1895 that ran on candle headlights and a 1906 model, with early hybrid tech decades before hybrids were even a concept. From vintage carriages on wheels to modern hypercars. Loh's collection reads like a timeline of automotive history itself. Ever wondered what it would feel like to own a car older than your great-grandparents? Loh has one, and it still runs. Number 4. Gerard Lopez. Most billionaires buy fast cars. Gerard Lopez bought an entire Formula One team. The investment mogul co-founded Genie Capital and took over the Renault F1 outfit, putting him in a category most collectors can only dream about. When your garage overlaps with an actual Grand Prix paddock, regular supercars start to feel a little basic. Number 3. Prince Jeffrey of Brunei. Before there was a Sultan's collection, there was Prince Jeffrey, whose personal obsession with cars fueled a $5 billion automotive empire. He commissioned one-off Bentleys and even a custom Jaguar XJ 220 built by Pininfarina. This man didn't just buy cars. He had entire car companies build machines that existed nowhere else on Earth. Who gets an automaker to design a car just for them? Prince Jeffrey did, more than once. Number 2. The Rolls-Royce roster. Before we hit number 1, here's a stat that deserves its own spot. Over 500 Rolls-Royces sit inside a single royal garage in Brunei. some finished in 24-karat gold. That's not a typo, 500. One collector's patronage through the 80s and 90s is even credited with helping rescue Rolls-Royce and Bentley from financial collapse. Number 1. Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah of Brunei, and here it is, the single largest private car collection on the planet. The Sultan of Brunei owns more than 7,000 cars, worth an estimated $5 to $7 billion. All parked inside a palace with over 1,000 rooms and entire wings dedicated to specific car brands. His garage includes a McLaren F1 LM, one of only 5 ever built, dozens of Ferrari F40s and F50s, and a one-off Rolls-Royce Phantom, the second covered head to toe, in 24-karat gold from a Ford Focus to 7,000 cars behind palace walls. This list proves one thing: when you're this rich, a garage isn't just storage. It's a statement. Which collection shocked you the most? Drop it in the comments below. And while you're there, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Because next time, we're diving into Cristiano Ronaldo's personal car collection. And trust me, you're going to want to see this one.